Yes, welcome to a new video. I'm gonna record my session so I can look back at it and learn from it. Let's quickly go over the dates. Today's Monday, so no news Monday. Tomorrow's CPI. So yeah, we have been in a range pretty much for some time, but now we between the June high and June low, and we're just inside of it. As you see, just going back and forth. The areas that I marked for today is I marked down the suspension block still. So this suspension block I marked down the daily fair gap here, where we just traded into the old daily CB and rejection block previous 2 week high, things like that. So with Monday being neutral, for me, more like a little bit of a neutral day, and it's not easy. I could go long and short. I simply could go long and short in these conditions. So I always have like a plan: if this happened then this, and if this happened then that. That's kind of what I'm doing in this type of conditions. The 1 hour, as you see, we had this 1 hour inversion, and it's a good inversion. We used it here, and now we traded into it today, with that daily fair gap also being traded into. So what did we do in London, kill zone? So in London, we kind of went stalling, and at the end of it, we went higher. We engineered some buy side here, and the south side of London is here. Then we covered the gap here. So we opened up, went lower, went sub consolidation, went higher, and now we opened up and just went lower. I'm only gonna trade around the Marcos on this in this type of conditions, so that's what I'm gonna hold on to. What I drew out is this 15-minute gap that you see here. This one here. Mark down this gap. I wanted to see how do we use this gap. So I marked it gray. We're going to use it for higher prices to support after this uh, consolidation. Or are we going to inverse it and then we're probably going to go a little bit deeper. And if you're really going to go lower, we have the RTH sell side of Thursday. This is Thursday. And of course, you want to also mark the CE of that. So I'm going to mark that here. We're going to wait the first 15 minutes. What I like many times is that we open up if you have a down gap and I'm looking for maybe a target lower. What I like is we open up, we go lower, and we go up again, taking down the people that chasing at the open. And if you take those people and it's the macro and we see the white signs, I like short. Then we're gonna look at ES. ES did a completely different thing than NQ, as you see. You see NQ going down while here the ES is going up instead of the new week opening gap. Also, what I want to mention on the ES is that we had the SMT here on the lows, so previous day low, didn't took it on ES, but we did took it on NQ. As you see, this low was previous day low, we took it there. Just took that RTH sell side here, but I think we should go a little bit deeper below it. Does it mean that if our targets, our lower targets gets hit, that I can't go long because we close below that 50-minute gap? No, that's not the case. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna wait. Why? Look at ES. He has been taking some highs of pre-session. So we took all the way the highest of pre-session by NQ, not even close towards it. And go lower. So okay, we now delivered CE. What I'm gonna do is also look at dollar real quick. Dollar has been in this range for some time right now. I have been saying that I'm a little bit free. I'm not looking at dollar as much. I still have the target monthly gap above us. As long as we hold this gap, it should be fine for higher. And this gap could be traded into, but I prefer not to. This is why I'm doing. The EM is with ES, as you see. Also, this 1 hour gap there, that as I said, is still something that I'm watching. If you close below it, it becomes a reclaimed gap. For now, I'm more leaning towards a long because we already delivered our targets on the downside. Well, in the meanwhile, I'm still, I wouldn't say bullish, but as long as we hold that gap, I'm confident in high prices. So we're now going to see, do we trade towards that daily fair gap CE? See that middle point of here? Like I try to focus on the chart right now, but it's really tempting me to go long. Right now I'm thinking in my head, should I go long? Should I go? What do I want to see right now to go long? And when you have that, you probably would just chill a little bit because if you don't really have a clear vision in your head of how you're gonna do this, then you're probably gonna be impulsive. So we see how we just traded down towards that low of that 15-minute inversion. It's just like that. The markers are not like yes is already looking for this high, while NQ is on this low. Dollar seems to go up. Well, I'm more leaning towards like a long right now. Like it's not aligning like I want it to be. So you have to know like that condition where you're in and have to say Simply have rules. I have rules. 3 of the 4 marks need to align. Does yes right now align for higher with NQ? You could argue it, right? You cocould argue that there is an SMT here on the lower side. But when it's like this far apart of each other, I don't know if I like it long. If ES is this high up in a premium and YM the same as ES, and then only what you can say is NQ taking some sell side. And I'm not I'm not convinced, man. I'm simply not convinced right now. I do think we're gonna go higher. I think this is a little bit clean. Look at this gap. It's not gonna stay there, but yeah, it could do it tomorrow. But I will look for some sort of long on the 10:30, long close, otherwise a lunge reversal. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We have been right now in decoupled conditions, so I'm gonna let the price a little bit do its thing. If you're gonna go towards the buy side here, go towards the P session, go towards this, it's fine. It's completely fine. I'm simply not a part of it. Yeah, look, this is what I mean. When price is decoupled like this, some crazy things happen, man. I'm telling you, like, let's see if on the micro is like this as well. Okay, see, told to go up. Like something happened here. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm gonna wait. See, okay, this is maybe needed for the decoupling to be over. So I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be looking at yes, yes. They put yes. Look at this candle. Bam. This is a large yes candle. So yes, they did this, and okay, they did this. So yes took the sell side over here, sell side over here, and now close towards this low. So they went crazy on the yes as well. That's what I'm saying. Yes is too high in a premium, YM as well, and dollar is going up. So why would I go long on NQ? Reclaim this gap. So this could be like I went long right here, right now on my live account for this, for 1-on-1. I think a lot of people got hurt here again. Like this are the conditions where we're in right now. Where sudden move like this, bomb could get you. Be careful. Stop is gonna be below the inversion here. It's 10:30. It's 10:30. Taking a partial. And as high as here on the 9:30. So it's 10:30 right now. Now inside of this first presented Favori gap. So when it closes above a first presented here, I think we're ready to go. But it's too close towards my initial targets. If he, let's say, go to a cleaner chart here, I'm not gonna buy. If he grade the low towards the pre-session, where is the CE? Here. So this becomes a measuring gap. So I was buying on a measuring gap. Yeah, so that's like inefficient bomb and bomb. On the ES, what I did is I marked this also the pre-session. So we took it with this bomb. But always gonna be people that's gonna chase this going higher, or so they may wanna take and revisit this lows here again. Okay, so we took the sell side once more and we're about to enter the macro. So I'm now interested in maybe some sort of long. I'm gonna see how do we trade here. Inversion, do we stay in the upper half? We do. They can enter gap. It's not a macro, it should deliver right now. Where am I looking for? This highs here. CE of the ITH could be marked, but I'm just gonna simply first buy and then I'm gonna determine where I'm gonna take partials and where not. Try to aim for that daily fair gap high to buy one at, and then the second one I'm gonna buy here. Just gonna buy my first one here. So what is this? It's a fair gap aligning with this daily fair gap high. Yeah, I entered a little bit higher on this fair gap. I thought I was gonna buy one here and then one inside of this fair gap, but yeah, I bought two in the highest one. That's a bad, my bad. Below the CE of this down candle here. We want to see this stay as an inversion. Uh, okay, I like the bodies there. So I like how the bodies stay there in the path. Now I need to see continuation and inverse this gap. So there's not a lot of money, but still it pays. I haven't taken a trade in 2 weeks, so we're gonna take one off on this lower octave, and then the last one we're gonna probably let it win towards original consolidation. Yes, took down this sell side again here. That's what I like. We're gonna touch the E here, and we saw it move higher above this gap, so it becomes an inversion for very gap. I'm gonna see this act as a reclaimed. Yes, perfectly. I'm gonna move my stop here. I'm gonna go break even. Come on, make another high. Let me take one off myself. Okay, so took a partial, and now we leave one winning for
original consolidation high here. Yeah, so my entry part today here, that could have been a little bit better. And I'm gonna journal that of how I could have done it better, but I'm wrong on the entry. What happened is that I wanted to buy one here, as I was gonna buy one here first, and then I wanted to buy one more instead of the weekly limit or this little gap here. One of those two. Like I bought two here that got my fill a little bit higher, and I like the bodies there. And that got my fill a little bit high, so I could have gone a little bit. If my fill could have been a little bit lower, probably I want the daily very up high or a little bit lower than that, like around there. So yeah, that's a little mistake that I made, but it's fine. I want to see this as a weak limit, as I said, and then we should be fine. Very difficult market, as you see. All the back and forth. Just that time was right. The non close. I had me saying I'm gonna wait for 10:30 or 10:50. So this gap I wanted to enter at 10:30. Didn't get that. I went high and I saw dollar and YM. And I saw what happened and I saw ES close below an important level that I didn't want to see. And I said when we were inside of this first percent, it's gonna go a trade here. It did. Then it's simply waiting for that marker, and that's what we did right here. And then we got that completion here of the 930 high. And if you are really, really going higher, then we have that original market maker. So high, if you don't take that, that means that we are gonna go a little bit lower. But as long as I have been saying it for quite some time, as long as we just stay above here, marker here, so that it started to move beautiful. It stopped out there. So yeah, we see I made 160. It's not much, but it's something. So warm up. I'm back after 2 weeks of no trade and be done for the day. So that was it for today. Hope you made some money. It was difficult here. It was not an easy market. I think a lot of people got hurt today. I think this kind of did some damage to people. But hope you had a great day. Don't let this impact your day. If you take a loss, if you take a win, journal it and keep going. If you take a loss, journal it and keep going. And then I will be there tomorrow on CPI. So CPI news today. Tomorrow. They may want to then take it. I don't know. So I'll see you guys.